Alright, hey guys, so today I'm going to be taking a quick look at a game called Dead Climb. This game is set to release on Steam in the next few days. This is a physics-based rock climbing game. It's kind of strange, and I have no idea what those sound effects are in this main menu. Let's go ahead and select the level. Looks like there's 8 levels total. We'll start with Small Island. Let's go with free climbing. There's 3 different game modes. There's free climbing, there's time trial where you have to climb within a minute, and then there's an obstacle mode where there's these rocks that are like falling from the sky and you have to avoid them. But there's this, basically it repeats this cutscene on every single level. You're a rock climber, I guess, and you fall and then you turn into a zombie, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but yeah, here we go. So I'm using a keyboard and mouse. It does say that you can use a gamepad, but from what I've seen, it's a little bit hard to set up. With keyboard and mouse, I'm using Q and W. Q is my left hand, W is my right hand, and then you just use the mouse to lift your arm up each time you press the button. And you just climb your way to the top. There is some camera controls so you can like see where you're going. It's an interesting concept, like a rock climbing simulator. I don't really understand the whole like zombie vibe. There's really like no explanation as to why you're a zombie. It doesn't really make any sense at all. But you just keep climbing up to the top. There's a meter on the left side which determines, it's like, I don't know what you would call it, like your zombie juice or something. I made it to the top, and this is what happens when you make it to the top. You, yeah, like what the fuck? You just fly up into the sky. It's a very, very strange game. Let's go at the main menu. It's the next level. But what I was saying earlier is there's like this meter on the left side, and the meter runs out, you fall. There's these little like green orbs that you can pick up to recharge your meter. Honestly, you always have enough charge to get to the top, so it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense why there's even a meter to begin with. It's sort of like your energy bar. But yeah, now we're climbing a cliff. Is this like... Okay, at first I thought these like mountains were just like floating in midair. But yeah, let's go ahead and I guess we'll start going. I mean, I guess there's a pathway that you're supposed to take. Like you're supposed to go side to side getting those like orbs. But I feel like the best way is just to go straight up. And it's kind of repetitive because you're just like clicking a button, moving the mouse wheel up, click another button, move the mouse wheel up, and you just go straight up the mountain, basically. It has some pretty crazy ragdoll physics, as you can probably tell. Body just like flipping out all over the place. I don't understand what's happening to my arm there. There we go. And you just continue to make your way all the way up to the top. I was kind of hoping for something a little bit better than this. I mean, rock climbing, in my opinion, is pretty cool, especially in reality. If you ever climbed like a rock climbing wall at like a gym or something, or if you've done it like in real life, it's actually pretty fun, or at least I enjoy it. And I think it could make for a cool game if it's done right, but this seems to be like a fairly primitive project. It's fairly simple. There's not a whole lot going on here. Not entirely sure why you're a zombie, like I said. Like, what do zombies have anything to do with rock climbing? I have no idea. So yeah, finish that one. Hooray! Guess I'll do one more level. Go to Winterland, Raw Land, Canary Island, Tropical Island, Chinese Mountains, and Desert. I guess we'll go to the Winterland. It's the most unique area. Then we'll just do free climb. The avoid danger mode, it's not very fun because there's just rocks that are falling, and if a rock hits you, you instantly die. And then time trial is essentially the same thing, except you have like a minute to get to the top. Alright, so here we go again. And now we're climbing up some winter mountains. Alright, up we go. The resolution on the side of this wall is pretty bad. Or the textures, I should say. And I was kind of hoping this would be something like Mount Your Friends, because that had a pretty interesting like system of movement with like at least the controller. This just seems very, very basic and very easy at the same time. Like, there's not a whole lot to this. I'm just like moving my mouse wheel up every time I click a button. Just Q, E, Q, E, Q, E, and just move your mouse wheel up and you'll eventually get to the top. Like, I'm not even trying. There's like no challenge to this at all. And I'm not sure what happened there. Okay. And made it to the top, and that's it. So yeah, that's just a quick look at Dead Climb, just a new game coming out on Steam. Sometimes I just like to cover random games that don't really have the biggest following, but yeah, just a neat little game, I guess. I'm not sure how much it'll cost on Steam. If it's like 50 cents to $1, it might be worthwhile. It does have Steam achievements, so it might be an easy game to perfect, because it's a very easy game to play. It looks like there's 2 different character models as well. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.